good with y'all? What's up? What's up? I know it's been a minute, but it's all good. It's all good. Um, shit, y'all been good? Y'all been chilling? Yes. All right, cool. Now let me get straight to the point. So over the last week, or really, let me say like 2 weeks. Actually, fuck it. I'm gonna just say the last month. For like the last month, I've been working my ass off, and it got to a point where it was just like, man, like I literally have time for nothing. Like I was working like 60 hours back to back, damn near. I was finna do it the whole month until like my job gave me less hours, and I was like, you know what, I'm not even mad. Like I kind of need to slow down a little bit, because honestly, no person should be working like 60 plus like a week. Like that shit can be detrimental to your fucking health. Like you can say what you want. You can be like, oh, I mean, you get hours, you get hours. Like yeah, but shit, how you gonna get the hours if you're not alive, my nigga? Like you're dead. Like you're a walking zombie at that point. And then, needless to say, you work yourself into oblivion. Like that's not okay. Like it's really not. Um, as you can see, I'm out here in nature. I'm in the backyard, walk around in the grass. You know, I had to get back into nature. I ain't been in nature in about a week or two, so I'm trying to reset. But today's video is gonna be about feeding your ego and overfeeding your ego. So let me just start off by saying this: the devil ain't shit but you. Honestly, you know, in the Bible it says God is always with you. So if God is always with you, what does that make you? Food for thought. Now, the devil ain't shit but your ego. Your ego wants to take over. Your ego wants to do all the shit that you don't need to be doing just because it feels good. See, they tell you evil is bad. Evil feels good. It feels the flesh. It feels this shit that you can see right here. It doesn't feel your spirit. Evil is the shit that feels good, and the good shit is always the hardest shit that you have to do. But it's the shit that pays off in the long run. Type shit. So I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. I was drinking. I've been, doing all the shit I don't need to be doing. But in a way, it was necessary only because I needed to take a break. Like, don't get me wrong. If you got your shit that you do, like your vices, shout out to my nigga son. He up there chilling. If you doing what you do, you got your vices or whatever, I'm not going to tell you what you can and can't do. You a grown-ass woman, you a grown-ass man. I don't care what you do. As long as it don't hurt you and don't hurt other people, shit, then we all good. But the thing is, the moment you start overdoing it is the moment that shit starts overfeeding your ego. See, the ego, another purpose for it, is designed to protect itself. That's why the ego is selfish. That's why the ego on a lower level doesn't do shit but survive. That's how niggas make it out the hood. They have to keep feeding their ego so the ego can protect them. They put on a mask and boom, whoop-de-whoop-de-woo, you make it out the hood, blah, 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 blah. So don't get me wrong. Part of us needs our ego, but you have to control your ego. And only the people that can control their egos are the ones that really make it out. They make it to the top, they make it higher, blah, 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 blah. The ones that overfeed it, some of them do make it. But then they do shit like tons of drugs and, they're always distracted. Their life is never the same when they get somewhere. Like, they accomplish their goal and they're like, man, how the fuck, like, blah, 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 blah. Like, this wasn't what I fucking signed up for. Well, no shit, Sherlock. You went for it, using it with your ego, and now your ego is like, I'm still not satisfied. So what the fuck do we do? Your ego gonna talk to your spirit like, my nigga, I don't know. I was just following you. The thing is, you have to have your spirit follow your ego. No, scratch that. My fault. You have to have your ego follow your spirit. There we go. Because if you switch it, you're only gonna be doing shit in your life that fills your ego and not your spirit. Because when you feel your spirit, you fill it with shit that you need. That's why, when you go on a spiritual path, you change your habits. You stop fucking with certain people. You stop doing certain shit. You stop doing this, you stop doing that. You'll really only focus on yourself. That's all spirituality tries to tell you to do. Focus on you and get consistent at it. See, the thing that I've learned about life, I don't know if everybody else can learn this shit, but I've learned that thing that separates like adults, like my age, 18, 21, that just, we're still trying to find our way. Regular adults. We talking about everyday people that still do regular shit. From, I would say, wise adults like our parents. All it is they're consistent at being an adult. So when you get consistent in being an adult, then that's when, you start leveling up. That's the only way you're going to level up. You have to figure out what makes you consistent at being an adult. Don't try to do it like your parents. Don't try to do it like your homeboy down the street. Don't try to do it like someone you see on Instagram. You have to figure out, excuse me. Sorry. You have to figure out what makes you consistent at being an adult. So if that means you have to go a certain amount of time without doing ABC, but you have to do XYZ, then shit, do that. For some people, it's backwards. They do XYZ, then they do ABC. Or ABC, 1, 2, 3. Like, you just have to find your combination and what works for your life. But make sure it's a balanced life. See, I've been trying to figure out for like the last 2 weeks, damn, how do I find a balance between feeding this motherfucker and also teaching my spirit and like forming my spirit into what I want it to be, for aka forming myself. You are not your thoughts, but at the same time, you have to control your thoughts. Let that sink in. You are not your thoughts, but you have to learn to control your thoughts. Your thoughts have a frequency. Your ego has a frequency. Your ego vibrates on the lowest regular frequency, bro. This shit, besides nature, my nigga, besides this fucking grass, goddamn, all this shit is like on a normal frequency, bro. The sun, higher. Nature, higher. That's your spirit connected to. Your ego connected to all the pointless shit. That's just, we just gonna keep it above. We gonna keep it is what it is. It's real. Alright? So, for all of you that are struggling with addictions and all this other stuff, I'm gonna send good energy your way, but at the same time, if you want to leave shit alone, or at least slow down on what you're doing, you can do it. I promise you, it's not that hard. I'm going to give y'all an example. So, let's say boy A has a porn problem, right? And boy B doesn't. Boy A is like, hey, boy B, how do you, stop doing it? Well, boy B is like, well, for me, all I did was just stop watching it. See, you have to get to a point where you got to keep it real with yourself. Like, okay, is this turning into a problem? If so, it's best if I stop it now. Or if I keep doing it, let me not do it so much. Because again, I can't tell you what to do. That's not my job. I don't got that type of energy. And that's just too much fucking work. Only people I can tell what to do is probably my kids when they get here. And even if that's the case, that's that damn bee. Hold on. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, a nigga been having bugs and shit flying around him for like the last few weeks and shit, and that shit. I'm still trying to like get comfortable enough with nature to be like, okay, is you gonna sting a nigga, you not gonna sting a nigga? Because at one point, I was so fucking low, I got stung by a wasp in my hand, and for one, I swatted at it, I was hiding the bitch. I swatted at that hoe, and I thought it was like a fly or a mosquito. That motherfucker came around and said, got your shit. I was like, damn. That shit hurted so damn bad. That shit hurted. But I digress. But yeah. Boy B, he just stopped it. He realized what the problem was before it continued. See, that's the thing a lot of people don't do. They don't evaluate themselves before a problem occurs. Like, the problem will be at the door knocking on your shit, but most of the motherfuckers just let the problem in. They think, oh, it's fine, I got it. No, you nigga, my nigga, you don't have it under control because you just ignored the shit that you just did. Like, what the fuck? No, what's wrong with you? Don't do that shit. Get help if you need help. Go meditate if you need to meditate. Get you some fucking sun. Where that motherfucker at? I don't even know. Oh, there you go. Go get you some sun. Sit your ass in some nature and chill out. Like, or I'm gonna give you another option. You could take that bad habit, not do it, and just replace it with a good habit. That's all it is. See, if you're a person like me, that you like, damn, I don't really know how to stop doing shit that I don't need to be doing. So what I did was I tricked my brain into just doing other shit. I was like, okay, starting this day, I'm gonna stop doing this and I'm just gonna do something else. That's all I've been doing. I've been meditating, I've been working out, I stopped doing certain shit and I've been doing other shit. But see, it's all about what works for you. Some people, they don't have to do that. They can just stop doing something altogether. Me, I had to trick myself. I had to trick my ego into thinking, oh, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do, no, my nigga, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do straight this. So, I mean, that's really what I want to talk about today. Just controlling your ego. If you're gonna feed your ego, you can feed it. But at the same time, don't let it overflow, bro. Because the moment you start letting it overflow is the moment that motherfucker start taking back over and shit like that. Like my ego, it almost started overflowing. I had to catch it. I was like, okay, good. So now I realize what it is. I realize how I feel about it, and now I know how to stop it. So that's what I'm doing. I'm calmed back down. I'm back meditating. I'm back getting in my nature, getting my sun. Matter of fact, let me take the hoodie off. And look, another thing, I don't make these videos to be like so Illuminati. He just inspired me. And I know this nigga wear do-rags and shit, but I got waves. That nigga has dreads. So the do-rags for two different things, and I got a boo-boo cap under this shit. So I really have to double stack it. But update on the shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm woofing right now. That shit, it's going good, but it's like, damn, I need a fade. And I might fuck around and get a fade this weekend, cause I got a show coming up. Actually, I have a show coming up on Saturday. Yeah, I got a show coming up on Saturday. So if you trying to go to that shit, let a brother know. I'll gladly send you info. It's free. You ain't gotta pay no money. You just gotta show up. I'll make that very, very clear. I know my other shit y'all had to pay for it, but hey, this one's free. It's a showcase. Y'all come and support. You know. Oh hey. Well, he chilling. But, it was a bee that just flew past me. He like surveyed the area and just left. I was like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro. Don't feed your ego the bullshit it need like that. You know what I'm saying? If you gon' do shit that you don't need to be doing, do it at a moderate rate. Cause again, I can't tell y'all what to do, but I would say at least just be wise with it. Like if you gonna have sex, at least have sex with a motherfucker you comfortable with and like you don't mind exchanging that energy with. Like, for example, if you and somebody talking, you know what I'm saying, you got a girlfriend, boyfriend, or you got a fuck buddy that only y'all fucking with, like y'all not including nobody else type shit. Hey, by all means, do what you do. Be careful. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it moderate, but don't start overflowing it. Cause when you start overflowing it, shit gonna be fucked up, and you gonna think like, damn, why is my shit so fucked up? What my nigga? What is you doing to your life? Like, bro. Another thing that I've learned that not everybody else has figured out: 70% of things that happen to you in your life, it's your fault. The only 30, I'm gonna say, is like shit that happens like to shit like we just can't explain, like literally that has nothing to do with us. Like I guess the news or some shit like that. Like anomalies. But 70% of things that happen to you in your life, it all happens because of you. Oh, and another 30 is like when you're young and your parents do shit, you can't really control that shit. You know what I'm saying? You're a kid. Like, what can you really control at that point in your life? Really nothing. All you can control is like, shit, you can't control how you fucking piss. But shit, y'all get the point. So, my challenge to y'all, I guess for like the next like week or two, is to evaluate your good habits and your bad habits and see what habits feed your ego. And if it's more than the good habits, then you need to cut some of the bad habits off. And depending on the habit, shit, you might have to calm down on it. You know what I'm saying? You can do it every once in a while to balance yourself out. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I was working hard. I'm gonna go back to myself like the beginning of the video. I was working hard. I was like, man, I want to kick it, make up my hours. I'm gonna have fun. So I had my little fun, and now I'm back on the grind. Shit, some shit happened to me the other day, but I'm good now. The universe can kind of kick me back up. I'm like, shit, all right, we Gucci. What's the game plan? What's up? Boy, I need that. I need to clear my damn sinuses and shit. Trying to get this information, goddamn. I'm trying to get that sun. Another reason, hey, honestly, you get you some sun, bro, your skin gonna be so clear. So fucking real, so fucking real. My skin has never been this clear in my life. As I think, now I think about it, my skin ain't never been this clear. I ain't never looked this happy. I ain't never been this happy. I don't think I've ever sounded this articulate in my life. Like, man, y'all need to just learn who you are, bro. And everything gonna naturally just follow in place. Like, if the path I was going down wasn't meant for me, and I wasn't noticing the signs, I wouldn't have been here. I'm exactly where I need to be.